Are you starving for some serene summons to soothe your soul? Hello, everyone. Bront CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and the portal is glowing red. And no, it's not the summoning portal, it is the soul summoning portal. We have a, well, um, I don't know exactly. They call it a 1.5. They call it a 2 times. But we have a 5 and a 6-star boost for Mortal Souls, and we have a 6-star boost on Immortal Soulstones. It looks interesting. I've been saving up a lot of souls. This is my alt. We'll also be pulling some souls on my main. But first, I want to share something that was absolutely awesome that happened to me, and I didn't have the camera rolling like an idiot, but it is super, super amazing. As you guys know, Yumiko was one of my most wanted champions on my main, and I pulled a random 10 pull, and here we go. So I actually have masteries running in the background at the moment while we're looking at the alt. But I got my Yumiko, so I am super excited on my main. That should be a lot of fun. I'll have to explore what kind of teams I can throw her in and see what kind of things that she changed my account on. But that is going to be a lot of fun. So wish I could have shared the actual poll with you, but I was probably not ready for the camera. So, without too much further ado, let's go back to looking at this. My on my alt, I am looking for better souls for Sify. I think I've got a 3-star soul in her, but I use her so much. I would love better souls. I have not been using my Ancora, so if I get a soul for her, that would be helpful on this account. And then Padraig, I use him a lot. I don't think I have a soul for him at all. Meanwhile, Belowhand Godseeker is just a great champion. So is Ugo. So is Shamael. And then these are the rares I happen to be using at the moment. Although, in fact, I don't think I need one for you as much as I could use one for... Where are you? There you are. Soul Bond. So I've got a couple Soul Bonds built. Having souls on them is very helpful because it makes them tankier for some of the secret rooms. So we'll go for that. So, all right. So I've got 38 and 2, and I am pulling all these. So we will pull. Do I have enough room? I do not have enough room. So give me just 1 second. We'll be right back with enough room. All right. That was an easy bit of cleansing. We've got 40. We've got room for 40. We've got 38 here. Let's pull some singles first, and then we'll do some 10 pulls. Let's go. I do not actually have any sort of lucky charm for this. Usually I would grab a Pepsi. Unfortunately, they are not a sponsor, and that's more of a shard thing. So we're just going to kind of run with this. Alrighty. In general with souls, you're looking for any souls that are improvement for champions. A 2-star Stitch Beast, not a champion I use. Stitch Beast can be used in Faction Wars. He's actually got a nice turn meter drop, so that's not too bad. Thylesia is a great champion. I do have a 6-star soul for Thylesia, though, so that's not really going to help this account. So I believe it was a 6. It might be a 5-star in this account. There is a Wishbush Soulblond Boyer. I believe I need more than a 1-star for her, but we will find out in a little bit. 1-star is not enough to take her off the list regardless. Jarag, decent champion. I don't know if I've got one built or not, but a 1-star soul for a Jarag is usable. The bear. This is at least the good bear. I don't like the ice one, but the this bear's okay. I don't know if I've got one built or not. If I do, I'll throw the soul on him, and if I don't, or if I've already got a better soul, then this is fodder. It's nice to throw souls on champions, though, even if they're ones that are not used majorly, because Centranos is just great. Terex, one of the new rares. Didn't have a soul for him. Don't think I have a copy of him. Not worried about rares quite as often. Colwyn, 4-star, not worth anything exciting. Last one before we get into 10 pulls. Alrighty. Coldheart, 1-star, not particularly exciting. All right, 10 pulls. Hopefully these will be a little more exciting. Again, you don't have a huge chance of getting a 5-star or a 6-star, but it's certainly better than it used to be. So let's go. Alrighty. And it's CVC, 6-star Harrier. Ash would be proud. Um, Magister 5-star, not that exciting. So, hey, we're actually getting some 6 stars and 5 stars, so that's something. Zargala is not bad. Zargala can do a decent amount of damage. I don't think I have one built on this count. That's probably not a bad soul to hang on to if I had a Zargala to build for. So, could be worse. Harken Greatblade's got some decent debuff spreading. I know Taya has been used in a couple things recently. She's a faction, she's a Doom Tower champion. But, all right, let's keep on going. Mordecai, only 1-star soul. Ooh, legendary. Jetney. I've got a Jetney built, so if that goes on Jetney, that's fine. It's better than nothing. Definitely looking for bigger souls, though, and more interesting champions. Come on, Polarium, let's get something kind of cool. And to be fair, that is kind of the problem. Ooh, 5-star Seer. I have a 6-star Seer already, but a 5-star Seer is great. Seer is one of the ones that is absolutely worth getting a 6-star for, because putting Crushing Rend on her, it makes her ignore a ton of extra defense. On this account, I don't even have her in Savage, and I've got Crushing Rend on her, and she absolutely smacks because she's already ignoring 35% of defense against some of the top end of Doom Tower. So Seer, definitely a good champion to have. I've already got a 6-star Seer, so I'm not too worried about it, but definitely would be a great pull for a lot of people. All right, let's we can collect these here. And we'll pull these last two, and then we can hop over to my main and pull some of those as well. Something cool would be nice. That's a 5 or 6-star. That is a 6-star Galek. Yeah, not exciting. That is not 4-star Arndolf. Arndolf is, yeah, okay. So, nothing particularly exciting. We got some points for CVC. We got a bunch of souls for fodder. And to be fair, the fodder is just as useful as well, because that's how you can actually buy some of the coins that let you buy the souls that you actually want to. In fact, if I recall correctly, we had a 3-star Newt soul here in the shop that I couldn't quite afford beforehand. And now that I can just buy my 4, 5 and get my 3-star Newt. And that is particularly great. 3-star Newt's great. Newt is a great champion. So, that was definitely more than for naught. So I've still got a bunch of stuff I can sell as well now, and that'll help me afford better souls for people in the shop. So that's actually some of the funness of pulling souls, and that's why I recommend running your Iron Twins. So let's hop over to my main and see what we can get there. Alrighty, we are on the main. I've got 4 of the Immortal Soulstones. I've got 52 Mortal Soulstones. As we mentioned, I just pulled my Yumiko. I've gotten 2 Wallmasters recently, and I do not have a soul for either one of them, so Wallmaster souls would be great. I have 2 Necmos, and I've been waiting for a soul for the second one for a long time, so it would be nice to get anybody on this wish list here. Epics, I've got Naboro 6-star in 9-piece Slayer, but she is really not that great in Hydra without actually having her having a blessing. So we'll see if we can get that. Stag is always worth one. Shemales are always worth getting souls for as well. The rares are just the rares I happen to be using at the moment. Nothing super exciting. So let's go. We'll start with 2. That is a Tiger Soul, not a Soulbound Boyer. Not as good. That is a Centurion, not particularly great either. All right, 10 pulls. Let's go. Let's get something cool. All right, 3-star Soulbound Boyer. That's not bad. Legendary 2-star Wyther. I don't know what my Wyther has, but I use my Wyther, so that's good. Bambus. I don't actually have a Bambus. I skipped that fusion because I was traveling for work, so I don't have them. 6-star Roscarum. I mean, I guess he's okay for a rare, but not super exciting. Nothing really great here. I mean, Doom Priest is a good champion, but nothing particularly high. Let's see if we can get something better. Ooh, a Kemptum 2-star. Kemptum is a great champion. Hopefully You know, I don't know if that's an improvement or not, but if it is, it's going on him. Ooh, we got a mythical 2-star Mezimel. I think I have a star for Mezimel already. I generally have been keeping only the best of the mythicals that I have, as in I'll keep just their top soul. We're getting a lot of mythical souls for a while, so it's kind of like selling a bunch of them because I didn't need a 3-star, 4-star, and a 5-star for a mythical that I might only ever get one of them or never get at all. So, all right, let's keep on going. Nothing super exciting here. Painkeeper off the wish list. Wish list is doing something at least. Ooh, that's a legendary. That's an ethos. I have more than a 2-star in my ethos, I believe, but ethos is a good champion to have a soul on. Let's go. See if we can get something better. It's a Yoshi. I do not have a Yoshi. 3-star Soulbond Boyer. That might be an improvement. 2-star Calamitous. I don't think I have Calamitous Soul, so that's thing. 3-star Shamail. Good. I have a Draco Morph 1-star already, so that's not super exciting. Nothing amazingly great here. Might be an improvement or two. We'll see. Obviously, if I'd not been pulling souls for quite a while, several of these souls would have been great. 3-star Shamail would have been great for people that didn't have one at all. Quargon's a usable champion in Faction Wars. He's not bad. Draco Morph, if he's in your clan boss team, having at least a 1-star means you can put Brimstone on him, and that can add 10 million damage to your run. So that's a huge one. Alrighty. Temptress, not a big deal. Painkeeper, 2-star, probably not an improvement. You know, and again, I'm looking for 3 or 4 stars for a lot of my champions because I'm later in the game. For earlier players, you're going to be fine with these 2 stars. And it really is a case of just pulling things massively. So, all right. I got a bunch of these. We can collect all those. That is a ton of the nice coin. That is good. Ooh, I did miss that. I can buy one more. Here we go. Ooh. 3-star Deliana. That might be usable. I don't use her a lot, but she's really, really good when I do use her because she can hit pretty hard with having a ton of HP, and she doesn't need a lot of accuracy either. So Soul would be actually pretty good for her. Not going to complain about that. All right, we got 3 more of these, and then we get 300 of the big coins as well, which is super exciting. That is not a 5 or 6-star. Come on, we want a 5 or 6-star something. That is not a 5 or 6-star. You can tell by the way the swirls work when you do the solo pulls. So that's kind of how I know. When you start getting the electricity bouncing around, you're a 5. Like this. This is a 5 or 6-star. That is a 5-star Fennex. That is great. I will have to put this on Fennex if I don't have a 5 or 6-star in my Fennex already. Fennex has an amazing A1 that'll do the block revive. He is usable in arena, even in late game because of that block revive. It's one of the hardest hitting A1s in the game. He is a very, very good champion to build, particularly now with empowerment. So that is super exciting. I may have to invest a little more in my Fennex. 5 stars worth it. So that's a good pull. Unlike most of the rest of this, unfortunately. So there we have it. Nothing super exciting. I mean, we look here. I did not have one on my Deliana, so we'll awaken my Deliana. And that's great. Fennex only had a 2-star. That's a 5-star. That's good. You get some coins back for that as well. So, hey, some count improvements. I cannot complain too much. Countdown's going to be an improvement here. So is the Shamail. Got a few of the champions here. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully this was entertaining for you guys. I know souls are kind of hit or miss with folks because there's a lot of meh, just because not only you might get meh champions, but you might get meh values of the souls. But souls are definitely worth pulling. Again, earning a bunch of this coin. This now means I've got 100 of these extra of these mystic coins here. So I'm closing in on the 300 mark, which lets you buy a 4-star legendary soul. And that's a big deal. So the only way you get that is pulling these shards or pulling these souls and saving up or selling the souls that you're getting. and then buying these Immortal Soul Essence. Well worth saving up for. I recommend saving for these Immortal Soul Essences and the Eternal Soul Essence over these Soul Stones here. Although you fair early on, Eternal Soul Stones have a huge factor of if you pull the right champion, they are amazing. So early on, I can get buying some of the Eternal Soul Stones. When you're later on in the game, when you're trying to buy who you can get, then I would hold on to the currency and use it to buy the Eternal Soul Essence. Yeah, the Eternal Soul Essence. So anyway, I'm just going to throw this up, misspeaks and all, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you all. Appreciate your time and effort, and you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining. I've been Bront CatHerder.